Hello everyone, Nehemiah Dale here and welcome back to Resident Evil. Okay, now that we have all 4 death masks, we want to use the first one in our inventory on the first head here. We need to do this in a certain order to basically activate the trap. So then it's this one here that you want to use on the second statue head. Don't worry about that yet, it's not a threat until we use all 4. This is the second boss fight coming up. So now that we use that one, we want to use the third death mask on this here. And once we use the final death mask, the coffin will drop. Now that that's happened, we want to equip the shotgun as we're about to fight a boss, which is in this coffin here. Once we walk over to the coffin, we'll lock down with this until we kill it. Now just quick turn and keep shooting him with the shotgun. Wait, he grabbed us. Use a dagger if he grabs. And that was a quick and easy Crimson Head. That was the best Crimson Head fight I've had actually. So usually he'll either get stunned or he'll run at us and try to claw us, but that was a perfect Crimson Head. If he grabs you, then just use a dagger and then kill him with the shotgun if you haven't done enough damage to him with it. Now that he's dead, we want to basically escape the crypt. What we collected there is the next vital item for the next part. It basically guarantees us a safe exit from the mansion to basically do the next part. Unfortunately I forgot to get the grenade launcher, but that's fine, we just need to go up the stairs here. This is when we'll get rid of the armor key as we've used it on all the doors. So we don't need this anymore. This is when we'll get the grenade launcher, which is yet again another vital weapon for later on. We don't need to use it until several areas later. So if you go down here and examine the bench, you'll get another dagger. And this is where we'll find the grenade launcher. Right, now that Jill has examined the body, we just want to pick up the grenade launcher, which doesn't seem to be happening. Right, come on. Word of advice, if you go up the stairs behind me and go left, he'll reanimate as a zombie, so we want to avoid doing that, as because he's a fresh zombie, he'll be tougher than regular zombies. So basically ignore the body and exit. Now that we have the grenade launcher, we can exit the mansion. Basically, we want to go back down. Oh, I went the wrong way. Come on, go down this way. Basically, we want to go back where we came from, essentially, and exit the mansion. So now we have the emblem. That's where we use it. Is outside. So we go through this bit back into the picture room. So don't worry about the crows, they don't bother with us because we haven't done anything to basically annoy them. A big note to a big thing to mention is now that we have done all this, a lot of the zombies will despawn later once we come back to the mansion, and it'll be replaced by a new creature. So now we're outside, we want to run for this and use the emblem. Don't worry about the dog, as long as we run for this and exit, he won't be able to bother us. This is the next area of the mansion. So So, next area, I mean, we have left the mansion, I don't know what I'm on about. So, we want to pick up a few items here and there. This is another taser, so, and pick up this if we need it, which I think I'll take it just in case. We don't want to leave this first aid spray in the next item box because we won't come back to it for a very long time. Here, in order to do this puzzle, we want to stop it at west. Luckily I've done it very quickly there. Usually it's quite hard to stop that rooster, but we stop it there, and that's that one done. Cutscene. This is this Brad talking to us.
Somebody respond! Over!
Barry?
Monster! James! Gun? Ineffective! It's it! Stay away! Forest outside mansion! Stay! Hey!
Okay, I actually forgot that it's actually Barry gets in contact. Basically, he is just cluing us into a threat that's in the forest later on. So, we want to wait until this slows down a bit and make it... Oh, missed it. You need to make it point to the north, but I completely missed it there, so... Hold on, need to make it slow down first. Okay, did it that time. Sometimes it can be hard to time it, but the blue one you want to make it point north, and the red one you want to make it point east, and that'll be that puzzle done to open the gate. Here is when we'll get the magnum. So basically we'll want to quit the shotgun and face to our left and shoot the two crows there, aim up, and we'll kill the rest of them. Basically, they will line up and we can kill all three of them in a row. So once we kill the 5 crows, we want to use the wind crest here and we'll get the magnum. Once we use the wind crest, we'll get the rest of the crests, which we need to use on the other gravestone. In order to use them, you basically, in a second we'll see it here, you want to go to this gravestone here and examine the backs of the crests and press the button. This will allow us to use it on the gravestone here. Once we use all 3, we'll get the magnum from the gravestone. So just repeat all you need to do is repeat this and we'll get it. So that's the second one used, and now the third one. Now that we have done that, we'll be able to get the magnum and proceed to the next area. Basically, we are the objective of this part is we want to go to the small outhouse, which is just outside of the mansion. Luckily there's no major enemies until we get to the outhouse, luckily. So we want to go through this gate here now that we have the magnum. As I said before, you want to strictly keep the magnum for boss fights, don't use on anything else no matter what, because we won't have enough ammo for later on, because we only get 2 more batches of ammo, which is what we need for the bosses later on. Well, the last boss actually. So now we are, wait, go right here. This looks a bit deceiving, but you want to go up the stairs instead as it's faster. So when you see the 2 pathways, the stairs are quite hard to see, but if you go left it takes longer. So now we are in the outhouse. We want to get the crank from here. So we go in here and get the crank. This will trigger an enemy to enter the outhouse, but we'll cover that in the next video. So thank you for watching. That's it for this part. In the next part we'll cover the residence, which is the next area. So thank you for watching.